Good morning, you all. I wouldn't go make this video, but this a video, basically a message for all the divestors of the black women that want to date out. Now I'm gonna be honest. A lot of black men really don't care if y'all date out. We really don't. But as we being black men, we still worry about y'all well-being. It ain't because we don't want to see you be with no white man. Y'all get the y'all don't read the room well. So this was normally what happens. You'll have a few of these black women that have date a certain type of black man, and they know they do this. They do this by design. They'll date a dude who they're attracted to, a black dude they're attracted to, and most of the time it be these street dudes. Now they'll probably be in a bad relationship with a street dude. He was trapping for a minute, making money, and all of a sudden nigga ain't making money no more because the block is hot. So a lot of times these guys, they end up living on these chicks. They end up living on these chicks, and these sisters, they don't. When it comes to Tyrone, they don't give no grace when it comes to Tyrone without having no kind of income that black women don't, and we all know they don't. Y'all don't give no grace to black men. So a lot of times y'all run to the same black men because that's what's in the environment that you date. Okay, y'all say y'all tired of dating black men because the niggas y'all was fucking with wasn't about shit. Let's be honest, them was the type of niggas that y'all was attracted. So y'all decided to go and date exclusively white men. So y'all go out and some white dude approach y'all. Now, instead of y'all observing how this dude behave, how this dude look, the shit he say, y'all never observe this nigga look at this white man background because he a white man. And y'all mind say black women in America, FBA black women, our history with white people, y'all should know this shit, but y'all act like y'all cut. It's like y'all feel like y'all got a goddamn with a soldier chip. Like y'all somehow give white men all kind of grace periods. So you get with the white dude, and you start seeing behaviors in this white dude that you find is basically this white man character. Now you see other group of women that don't understand black. If you come from Africa or some shit like that, and only thing you see about white men is on TV, like the movies and shit, and TV have an image of white man being heroic, being this romantic, heroic. You from Africa, that's understandable. But you're an FBA black woman, you should know better. Living around these kind of people, the shit that they do, you should know better. The shit that they say, you should know better. So black women get with these black white men, they pick up on all their hatred of not only black people, but particularly black men, because for some reason white men have a motherfucker, they always have this inferiority complex with black men. They hide it as a superiority complex, but we all know these are just complexes, and the white man gotta compensate, and the only compensation he has against the black man that they have this white supremacist structure, and he white. So you'll have black women that are going around saying this to black men, to my will, y'all black men at the bottom and white men at the top. So y'all run around saying this shit, not knowing that they see you the same goddamn way. they see you the same goddamn way. So what happened is, when you get there with that white man, at first he'll throw all this shit, you beautiful, this, that. You know, that's what most guys gonna say, especially when they want to smash something. So you get with this white dude, and y'all, you know, laying up, he's smashing you and shit like that. But after he did all the ghetto gagger experiences he wanted to do with you that they said that black women do, because that's the only reason why these guys, you white guys, want to get with y'all. They're looking at adult movies. They see y'all doing ghetto gaggers, getting ran through by these white dudes, white dudes. See y'all having all this ghetto gaggers, ratchet, slutty slut sex. So that's how white men, they don't see y'all. They don't see y'all as really anything they want to be with long term. But the sex good. But they don't want to be with you long term. So what normally happens is these black women start peeping this shit out. And eventually they start seeing, some of these black women start seeing for what it is, that Brad is just using you for something to do. Like the one video on BGS show where this black girl, young black girl, was messing with this college frat dude, and he was smashing her, but he would ignore her out in public. He'll act like he don't know her. She was crying and shit. And then after a while of that shit, she should have said, okay, so he really don't want to be with me. You know, he just want me for sex. But yet she kept running to this white man. You know, because she couldn't deal with the fact that she kept getting rejected by this white man. And see, this the thing why you have a lot of these brands put a lot of y'all black women in the motherfucking send y'all to the upper room. And what happened is, when y'all start seeing what he want, y'all start getting into more arguments. Then he start calling you the N-word. It ain't just having sex. It used to turn you on when he used to call you his little NB and Sharika soul. It was all good and dandy for a minute. But when he didn't want to be with you no more, he got tired of you like this and that, or you got pregnant by him, he really didn't want this biracial kid, this baby, they'll find all kind of reasons to get rid of you. So you'll have white men, a lot of these black women that see this behavioral pattern with these white men, and they started not liking it. So you'll have a black woman say, well, I don't want to be in this relationship no more because it's not what I thought it was going to be. And that white man, he can't really get no other group of women, because right now we all see as you know, society fall to shit. You know, these white men get more racist because they want to take all their anger out on black people. For what I don't know, we don't control shit. We don't control shit. But they still want a motherfucker take all their anger out on us because the 3% at the top don't want to pay them a livable wage. These rich, wealthy elites don't want to pay nobody shit. Nobody. He don't want to pay them shit. He don't want to pay for white supremacy, because white supremacy costs. To give white people a middle class lifestyle, that the kind of lifestyle that's conducive to having 2 cars, a $300,000 house, having a livable wage, that's too expensive. So the white elites don't want to pay them or nobody. But yet they want white men to have white babies, so they tell them to get out here and have white babies. Well, due to the hypergamy of white women like, no, I'm not dating you, Brad. I don't want you, Brad. You're not making enough money for me, Brad. And I'm making way more money than you. So you have these white women rejecting these white men because they feel these white men ain't making no money. So what happened is, white men know that black women will choose them no matter what kind of money they have, just because they white. So they get with black women, And then black women, they'll code switch and shit for a while. But after a while, Keisha, she don't want to be wearing all that makeup and shit all the time like they do with Brad, because the same way they look with Brad want to see her that same way. He want to see her with whatever, he want to see her the way he was when she met him. Whereas with Tyrone, black women can let that shit go. They don't have to wear the wig all the time. They don't have to wear that makeup on their face. They can put their bonnet on their head and walk around the house freely with Tyrone. But they have to keep their wig on and makeup on and code switch all the time just to be with Brad. And after a while, that shit, they get tired of the shit. So they just let themselves go. Brad like, wait a minute, this ain't what I wanted. I ain't want you to be looking like this, walking around the house with this bonnet on, looking like a motherfucker, looking like a, they don't, white men just sign up for that shit. Before you know it, him and Keisha getting into the arguments and shit. He called her N-word and this, that, wish he would have never been with her. And before you know it, the arguments get to the point where he was putting the hands on her. And then on top of that, don't let him just start making a little bit more money. He found out that it's Becky started checking for him, so now he ready to kick her to the curb. Well, after a while, don't let him have children by Keisha either. Biracial children with Keisha, and he found a white woman that want to get with him. Now he's ready. He's hateful and angry at her. And he started laying hands on her. Before you know it, she ended up getting sent to the upper room by Brad. This dude literally emptied a hole because she rejected him after she wanted to leave him, and he felt like, wait a minute, damn it, I'm a white man. You should be lucky I took your ass in. I didn't have to take your nigger ass in. I got with you and you call yourself gonna reject me, well, I'll show you, nigger bitch. Motherfucker climbed up through her window and shot her ass, unloaded a whole clip in this sister. Now, when you a man unload a whole clip in a person, that's straight up automatic hate that you have in your heart for that person. This white dude unloaded a whole magazine in her hands. AR-17. He unloaded a whole clip in her. And see, the police, what they do, they'll try to cover that shit up because see, you live in a society that don't have value for black people. They don't have, basically no value for black people in general. So you get killed by a Brad, they gonna try to find any way. They don't want to do no investigation or none of that shit. They don't want to do none of that shit. They're like with Sade Robinson, they had to do some investigation on that shit, how that dude did Sade Robinson up there in Milwaukee. They had to do an investigation on that. That dude literally dismembered her. And I'm gonna tell you how that happened. He was trying to have sex with her. She probably wasn't ready for that yet. He tried to rape her and he killed her. So he's like, fuck, I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of her body. So the motherfucker called himself chopping her body up and dropping her body parts all over motherfucking Milwaukee on Lake Michigan. Burnt the car up, and that's how that shit went down. He was trying to get rid of her. You know, that's what that white boy did. Another situation where a white dude, an older white guy was having sex with this young black girl in a strip club. He already got a family. So she get pregnant by the white dude, and she tell the old white guy that she's pregnant. Dude said, this gonna fuck up my family, this gonna fuck everything up for me. I can't have it. He deleted her ass. What happened? This motherfucker did her the same way that dude did to the chick, did to Sade Robinson. Chopped her ass up, But this nigga Justin, this motherfucker Justin Trump, oh no, this nigga sent her ass through a fucking chipper. He sent her ass through a goddamn wood chipper. That's how fucked up that was. He sent her through a wood chipper. It's so many accounts of this shit, and we be trying to tell black women, especially on Logical Channel, but a lot of these black women, they like, no, nigga, no, nigga, you jealous of me, nigga, you jealous of me, cause you see me with this white man, nigga, you jealous, you hate on me. That's how these black chicks get when you try to tell them that. They think literally niggas hating on them. No, we just trying to tell you, you need to motherfucker at least write some insurance in case something happened to you, everybody will know who did it. Cause this shit, yes, y'all say, well, black men kill black women. We never said they didn't. We never said y'all don't be getting killed by Tyrone. We never said that. That's the thing, that's the fucking thing is. Y'all say, well, what about what y'all do? What about, niggas ain't doing y'all like that. Niggas ain't killing y'all like that. Yeah, y'all might get killed by a nigga, but damn, that. And then a lot of times, those niggas go to jail for that shit. They don't get away with that shit. Cause Brad be looking to lock them up either way it go. Like, oh, we'll give a damn. We'll lock this nigga up for anything. He don't even have to motherfucker just lay a hand on Keisha. We'll just lock that nigga up just cause he black. See, white men be gung-ho about locking black men up. He don't even have to motherfucker touch you. All you have to do call the police. He's up here trying to fight me. Police come right outside the door ready to get his ass locked up. They can't wait on that. But Brad doing something to you, they hesitate like a motherfucker. And y'all black women don't know how to pay attention to these patterns, the way these white men talk to y'all. After a while, after they had all the sex with you, they start like, oh shit, I'm tired of her now, shit. I want to move on to the next Keisha. I found this white chick, she really into me and I into her, and I want to have me white children and a white family, so I no longer need Keisha. And y'all don't know how to read the goddamn room. And then black women in the United States that's been around and know the pathology of white males, it's like y'all turn that damn winter chip off just to be with Brad. Y'all a code switch, all this shit. Look at Eve. Eve code this pit bull in the dress. She got that white dude, all that shit, click, cut that shit out, hit all those goddamn buttons off. And I told y'all, white women, I tell niggas all the time, white women, black women worship white men. And yes, you'll have videos where these Beckys up here talking about, I love black men and this and that and that. And they might do, but I don't like shit like that. I don't like shit with white women. Oh, you had a Mexican chick doing that, talking about Mexican men like that and worshiping white dudes. I said, you know that's fucked up. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool. Well, I don't like that shit on neither side. I tell them, no, especially for you white chicks doing that shit with white men, you already got white men pathological. So you sit up there, I only like black men. Bitch, don't be trying to set me up like that, even though I ain't gonna date no black woman. White men seeing you as, you know, a potential black guy taking one of their women. So that's why these white dudes crash out, because of that and a whole lot of other shit that don't got nothing to do with black people. That's why these white people crash out, particularly these white men. We already know white men, they operate on, their pathology is there's no comparison. Even some white men called it out, that white men are pathological. So, for y'all Keishas, y'all need to motherfucker look. I'ma tell y'all, we don't got no problem with y'all dating. But for your sake, you better write something out. You better put something in writing in case shit don't be working if something happened to you. Because if something happened to you, you need to start recording this man's behavior. And if this white man starts showing some kind of fucked up behavior, I'm going to tell you like this. You need to get out that relationship real quick. If that white man starts showing a pattern of treating you, calling you racist names and shit, and disrespecting you, you need to get out of that shit immediately. Just telling you for your life. That's the only message that we be trying to tell y'all ass. Because if black men start seeing patterns out of Becky, we go like, nope, bitch, no. And what really fucked me really up about fucking with white women was Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors said, nope, that's why I ain't gonna fuck with no white woman. I ain't fucking with Becky. Shit. Becky up there beating Jonathan Major ass in the car. And it didn't take nothing. All this nigga did was run. And still got charged for assaulting her when this bitch up there beating this nigga ass up in the car. And right then and there, I was like, see, nope, can't fuck with Becky. Fuck that, I ain't going through all that. Becky, this I already had this idea put in my head, looking at Rosewood and shit, looking at how black men, Emmett Till and shit, how Emmett Till was lynched up, and he was a 14-year-old kid, which I was really angry at his mother. I ain't gonna even lie. I was angry at his mother for sending that boy down there, knowing you gonna send that boy down there doing the height of Jim Crow in the South. Come on, woman. And everybody like, she lost her son. Fuck that bitch. That bitch sent that boy down there to get killed. But after looking at all that, nah, see, that's why I don't fuck with Becky. No. And see, black men got enough sense to say, nah, see that shit, say, nah, you know what? I ain't fucking with Becky. Nope. Black men got enough sense not to go that direction. But not Keisha. Y'all ask to see other black women in abusive situations and still say, girl, just, forgive him and move on. He's still better than messing with these nankers. So, a lot of times you black women see danger, but y'all don't say shit. Y'all run to the danger. Black men, we see that shit with Jonathan Major and a white chick, how she was beating the shit out of him. The nigga ran from her. We like, nah, you know what? We good at fuck. We don't want to fuck with Becky. Nope. But hey, this is just a warning for y'all black chicks that are dating. We don't got no problem with y'all all day. We just telling y'all need to be careful and look at the behavior of the type of white men you date. Start motherfuckers doing background checks on white dudes. If that white dude had several bad relationships with white women, and all of a sudden now he decided to come mess with black women, that should be a red flag right there, not to fuck with him. Cause if he got a record, a bad record of motherfucker being with white chicks and the white chicks dumping him, and he come to you, you should look at that. That should be a red light. Another red light too. If this white man got a number, if he dated numerous black women and he got biracial kids by all these different black women, and that he was in a strip club with Kimberly Cleek, one of his strippers, and this dude got numerous black baby mamas, and they said he's abusive. But these Keishas don't care about that because he's white. But I'm just saying, y'all need to look at these patterns. That's all. Over and out.